The secret side of me I never let you see. I keep it caged but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. So today I wanted to talk about the new improved UI and give you a preview of it before it comes out in early May. So obviously you can see some differences in the graphical interface, the UI. It looks a little bit more like the LCAR system, a little bit. It's not kind of hard to describe. It's more block-like. More like you would see in a Star Trek movie or TV show. So, you know, rounded off buttons, if some of the things are squared off, stuff like that. I'll show you this later, but everything goes red when you're in red alert, so I guess it, like it would in a TV show, we have kind of the red border. And I think a lot of these changes are nice. Some of the things which I might mention later, things I don't like about it, but I think it's a pretty good improvement. So some of the new things they're going to be adding. Number one, just show you some more of the UI is they kind of rearranged this. You still have move him up and down instead of just spinning around like the other one, but everything on this side is not spread around. It's a little bit more like rounded off here. They are adding this new thing with you can respec your traits. So if you start off your character with different traits, you can change them for ones that you like more, just like you're respecing your skills. So I have accurate, covert, elusive, resilient, soldier, strike team specialist, techie, and warp theorist as my traits, and I have a respect token that came with when I logged on. So there's my available respect traits. So they do allow you to test drive the Odyssey tactical cruiser, science, and engineering cruisers. So I picked up a tactical cruiser and I built it. Don't make fun of my build or comment on it because I'm not very good at beam building right now. When I copied over my character, as I mentioned before, it wasn't very good. It wasn't. My character wasn't very effective at the time, so I didn't have very many high quality weapons like I do on my character now. But I will show you just basics of the build. I did get a free Army Plasma torpedo launcher. I'll show you how to do that on Tribble. On this server, you can't get it free on the holodeck once it comes out, of course. But I did. So pretty much everything's the same. Not really the same, but I did get. It's all you recognize all the consoles. This should be a simulated module. I am test driving this one. Omega Test Powers B console. It just adds Mega Graviton Amplifier. It's a passive skill that you should recognize from the reputation system. Yeah, right from the reputation system. But so it adds that plus 30 weapons training. So I thought that might be a good thing to test. They are adding, if you notice this, there's one more thing added here. It's a warp drive. They're adding these new warp drive console station slots. These can be earned or crafted, and it's pretty much like an engine or a shield or a deflector would. But it's another warp core. It adds another additional warp factor in sector space. It also improves this one improves warp core efficiency when power levels are low, and adds 7.5 to your shield power to your weapon's power. So you can customize them based on different things. And you should recognize the rest of the build. Nothing really changed there. Again, you'll notice all my bridge officers have Mako or Mega. I got a Mega for these two bridge officers, and then Mako for everybody else. But I got those free, and I'll show you how to do that soon. So they might have some of the things coming out. Like I said, they are testing these, so I don't know if they're moving towards these kind of consoles or what. They do have a couple options, and I'll go ahead and start moving that way to where they have them. What they do.
So it's just real quick, go over the new things, summarize. I guess they are adding warp cores and the consoles. I do like this, however, getting off topic again, but they on the map. They are adding NPCs. They are these little dots, as well as players are being added on the map, so you can see where all the different players are, which might be hard if you're trying to hide and do like a contest or something like that, but you know, that might have to just be worked around. Okay, so I'm gonna hit pause for a minute and go to Deep Space Nine and show you where you can get the free stuff if you want to try Tribble out, which I highly encourage. Like I said, just make sure your player is ready for anything before you try to copy your character to Tribble. Alright, be right back. Alright, so now we're back at DS9, and let's go ahead and dock. Go ahead and point over. Well, one of the things I mentioned that I do not like about this new UI is the shields. When you're in combat and everything else goes red, the contrast is kind of hard to make out your shields here. Varying from current UE, it's kind of hard to make out the shields just by glancing out the corner of your eye. So I thought I'd mention that. One of the other UI changes is this obviously text window. All your options are on this side, and all your text or mission rewards, all that kind of stuff will be on this side. This is obviously a view from your bridge view screen. So every time something will pop up, obviously used being it like everything on one little smaller window, like half this size, but it's spread out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and dock. And alright, pause the video. Oh. If you did pause the video, you would notice in that bottom corner, that's the time and date. I just thought I mentioned that. I noticed that it's not just on Tribble, it's on the current holodeck as well. Alright, so if you go on the Tribble server, and let's say you're Vice Admiral, but you're like tier 3 reputation when you transfer over. Hopefully before you saw the video, and when I recommended that you don't do that. But what you can do is go to this Omega Force operative and look at all this 0 EC 0000000 for a Mark 12 Mako Impulse Engine, or a Omega Force shield, or deflector, or even the adapted stuff. It's all free. This way you can test it and build ships to, you know, optimum efficiency without having to continue to play your Tribble character more than you do your holodeck character, if you get what I'm saying. So that's obviously how I got all of my bridge officers to have all the same Mark 12 gear, because not even my holodeck character, they all have Mark 12 gear, not even that. So yeah, there's no way I could have got my Tribble character up to speed that fast. My Tribble character, when I copied him over, he's not even tier 1 Omega reputation. I need to get some more neural processors to be able to get tier 1 reputation, but that's another one.
That's a story for later. Anyway, so these are all free, and you can come and test it out, try them out, get some additional damage if your tribble character is not doing so well. Just a little tip there, and everything else on DS9 is pretty much the same. Just on I think a passive side of it, I think it's just me, or to me it just seems like the character here, everything else looks the same, but everything looks more bright, or not really bright, but clearer, maybe. It just looks clearer to me somehow. Like the graphics are a little bit higher def, or something like that. So yeah, pretty much everything is the same. Even if you go to skill trainer, all of your different options are on this side. Pretty much, all your skills are the same. They haven't changed any of those. For a tactical officer, of course, but you don't get any extra bank slots or anything, but you do get to test a lot of really cool stuff, which, I'm proud to go to test that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool to make videos of a preview about the new stuff coming out as well. Let's just take a quick look at duty officers, so you can see the changes that I made there. So I guess this looks a little bit more block-like. You can definitely see the new L cars here as a little rounded off here, but a big round like you do have in the L cars system. If you go to the Dilithium store, they do have the new workforce, and they do have available for Dilithium. They only go up to Mark 10 right now, and they do cost 30,000 Dilithium, but most of them are worth it compared to just standard X. Compared to the standard warp core that you get when they come standard on your ship, it's pretty nice. Of course, your singularity cores are not for Starfleet ships. They're only for Romulan ships, which I'm currently. The game is not recognizing that I have a level 50 character, and it's making me get another character to level 25 before I unlock the Romulan faction to test. So I don't think I'm going to be able to make a Romulan character because I don't play tribble that much. But I will try, and if I do get to it before it comes out on holodeck, I will post a video about it. But I doubt that will happen. Those singularity cores obviously increase warp factor, as well as your singularity powers, singularity energy levels, like that. Well, while we're here over the Taylor, I do want to show you some improvements they've made in here. So your outfits are obviously different ones, a lot different than what they had before. Let's just go back to the fleet uniform. Alright, so all of your uniform options are here. And then what they mentioned in the blog post, which I'll post a link in the description to it, but they said they're trying to go for more of a what you see is what you get. So obviously all your different hairstyles, I mean, that. So it all changes. What you see on the sides here is what your face is gonna look like. Excuse me. So if you want to go advanced head, we can still go to different stuff. I don't have the Mako option available because I don't have tier 1, so I can't get the costume option, costume unlock rather. but you know, you should be able to still access Mako through that. You can still go to lists or small previews or large previews. So for, a lot of things are the same, but they've rearranged a lot of it.
Okay, last thing, promise. They are adding a new reputation system. Like, we don't need anything else besides New Romulus and Task Force Omega. If you're a new Vice Admiral, those two are hard enough to get through, but they're adding another one. It's the Nukara Strike Force. So obviously you go to the Thillian, and it's like Thillian reputation is, you know, you go to Nukara planet surface and you get Nukara marks and, you know, all that kind of stuff that you already do. It's just Thillian, and you'll get Thillian based powers or passive abilities. So the final active power, space combat power, Sphex foe, it's a chain reaction of Tetrion damage. Simple as that. But you'll get some more passive abilities, just like on the other ones, in addition to all the events. If you do not like the colors that you already have, you can switch. Okay, they just switched to they added these since the last time I was on, so you can go like I mentioned. These go red when you go into red alert. See that? Red. So when it goes into red alert, you can switch it to classic with no red alert. There's different modes that you can go, different color schemes. So next generation or Voyager themed. I just like default Federation. So I think that sums up my video on the new tribble. If you do, the thing about tribble is there's nobody. There's not enough people to fill up more than one map. So the map is pretty empty. You pretty much have space all to yourself. So I like that. It's pretty cool. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. If you're just looking for the preview and this video caught your eye, keep watching the rest of my videos. I have lots of videos on different tutorials or how to build different ship builds, character respecking, all kinds of different stuff. So thank you for watching again. Subscribe, like, rate videos. Any support like that helps. Thanks for watching.